Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Guys, it's often said that Atlantic City was where Donald Trump built his image, opulence, power, control. But now, decades later, it's also where one of his uncomfortable past association is re-emerging. A former top executive at Trump's own casino is now publicly claiming that the former president regularly brought Jeffrey Epstein. Yes, that Epstein to Trump Plaza, and in one instance, allegedly accompanied by a teenage girl, straight onto the gaming floor in full view of casino regulators. What followed wasn't a penalty or a scandal, it was a whispered warning. But in today's post Epstein world, these old stories have found a new and sharper edge, and they demand answers. So, guys, Jack O'Donnell isn't just some outsider or a partisan hitman. He was the president of Trump Plaza in the late 80s, managing day to day operations and dealing with regulators. When he says Trump and Epstein were close, it isn't speculative. It's from the direct, sustained observation. O'Donnell recalls an early Sunday morning when Trump and Epstein arrived by helicopter, accompanied by three women. One of them was just 19 years old and well below the legal age of 21 required to enter a New Jersey casino's gaming floor. And the twist here is, guys, state inspectors were already in his office, waiting because they knew exactly who she was. She wasn't some unknown guest, she was a nationally ranked tennis player. And that's how the inspector recognized her and immediately flagged the violation. But rather than issue a citation or fine, which would be have made headlines, the commission asked the O'Donnell to handle it internally. So he claims he had to call Trump himself and read him the riot act, warning him that another infraction would bring serious consequences. Trump was left off with a verbal warning. Donald says he's told Trump point blank. Being seen with Epstein like this wasn't just risky, it looked bad as well. And it was harsh for his reputation. It was a pattern already forming. But instead of hearing the advice, Trump went on to maintain a years long relationship with the Epstein, attending parties, appearing in photographs, and only later trying to distance himself once Epstein crimes were exposed to the outer world. And fast forward to today, and this buried episode takes on fresh weight. With Epstein's network and client list under the renewed scrutiny, and the Trump administration itself facing pressure over the transparency with the Epstein files, O'Donnell's story isn't just inconvenient, it's a crack in the former president's carefully curated distance from the scandal. So, guys, what's my perspective on this? So think this movement isn't just about sensationalism. It's about the patterns. Too often we see powerful men enabled by their wealth, status, and connections to dodge consequences others would never escape. What's frustrating isn't just the alleged act of walking a teenager into a casino, it's the lack of accountability, the ease with which it was buried, and the immunity that fame seems to grant. And let's not forget, this comes at a time when Trump himself is reportedly furious at his base for not letting the Epstein issue go away. According to insiders, he is angry that the MAGA crowd is still demanding answers. But why? If he is as clean and uninvolved as he claims, then full transparency should be his ally, not his enemy. Yet instead of confronting the past with clarity, we see diversion, rage, and strategic silence. The Epstein scandal has always been more than one man's crimes, and it's all about a system that allowed it. And Trump, by all accounts, wasn't just adjacent to that system, he was at times part of his inner circle. So, guys, the sands of Atlantic City might have long shifted, and the Trump Plaza may now be rubble. But the echoes of what happened there are still reverberating. Donald's account may have been whispered for decades, but it's screaming now, louder than ever. In a moment where the public demands truth and transparency, these revelations can't be brushed aside. They will be picked apart. They must be confronted because history only repeats itself when we ignore it. And if we truly want accountability, we have to follow the trail, even when it leads to golden elevators and casino penthouses. Let the chips fall where they may be, and but let them fall on facts, not silence. So, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. And please let your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about this past connection and this Donald's revelation? Thank you.